Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how are you? And welcome back to my channel. I missed you. So today we're going to be doing this makeup look. And the theme is mostly going to be oranges, a nice orange theme. Because when I think about Thanksgiving, I think about, you know, orange and orange leaves and pot pies and pumpkins, and yeah, I think about those type of things. So, and the majority, the theme of the colors are orange. Now, most people think you can't wear orange. Trust me, I've had clients to the very fair to the deepest of the deep, and I have applied orange on their skin, and it looks absolutely amazing. So trust me, you think you can't wear it? Yes, you can. So just wanted to let you know, and this is my second makeup tutorial for Thanksgiving because I know I wanted to try to load my videos before the holidays because I've seen people with products and beautiful looks and I get so upset when it's the day before because sometimes you cannot go shopping or sometimes you just don't have those colors, or you know, just remember, just try to use whatever's in your collection. But if you don't, you at least know what products to use ahead of time. So I understand, trust me, I'm on the other side as well. Believe me and trust. Also, I want to remind you to follow me on all of my social medias at Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. All have the same handle at Enidbluesinger, as well as Snapchat, Enidbluesinger. And also follow me on my IMDb page, Enid Lopez. Also, I want to remind you about my little watermark subscriber thing, like right there. If you push it, not only does it tell how many subscribers I have, but if you don't want to stop the video, I understand, that's work. Just push it, you automatically subscribe, and you continue watching the video. And remember to push the notification because YouTube sometimes doesn't let you know my videos are up. So just to make sure you do, just click it. And I want to remind you guys of two things. One, I am partnered up with Johnson & Johnson for autism. The cause is to help research to try to improve and see what we can do to enhance and better the lives of people with autism, to the very youngest to adulthood. You can donate as much as you can. It could be $5. It's for a very good cause. And so all the information and everything is in the link below. Just click it and they'll take you directly to the site. As well, I'm officially affiliate with Sephora. I know. And I have the link, the special link in the description below. So basically you click on and it goes. Just FYI, use Chrome. Do not use Internet Explorer, do not use Firefox. Well, maybe. Anyways, the point is, the way I know is through Chrome because the Sephora I'm associated with is in another language. You may not understand it. It is Sephora, but it's a different language. So just switch it to English. You'll be fine. You do all your purchases there and you do get a discount when you use the link. So the prices there are adjusted a little bit. So just FYI, just want to let you know I'm affiliate with Sephora. Link, use Chrome, change it to English language, just so you know. So yes, I wanted to let you know those exciting details. Thank you so much for watching. Now I'm gonna hush and I hope you enjoy the second or any of the holidays that are coming soon. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in just a second. Well, there you are. Now, like I mentioned in the intro, we'll be doing my second Thanksgiving look because I always like to post these earlier in the month, just in case you want to get the same products that I'm using. You have time to go purchase them, but if not, it's okay. Look in your collection to see what colors do you have that resemble what I'm actually using. Because remember, it's just makeup. It's not life or death. I guarantee you it's not life or death. Now, when I think about Thanksgiving, I'm thinking about orange and those leaves. And Now, just so you know, I will be doing my eyes and then my lip combo. The rest of it, I'm gonna go off camera, finish that, come back. So I'm gonna bring you just a little bit closer and we'll begin. Okay, now that you're a little bit closer, so what's gonna be happening is that we're gonna start with the eyes, as I mentioned, because I feel like that's one of the most important aspects than, you know, rest of the face. So the first thing we're gonna do is I will be using the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. So I'm gonna use this to prime the eyes, just to make it, I'm starting with a clean slate. And then I'm gonna use a beauty blender to blend it in. And since it's morning, as usual, my coffee. Ooh, so hot. Okay. And then we're gonna set the concealer. Today I will be using the Urban Decay Beauty with an Edge. I believe this is still on the market. As you can tell, I have used these eyeshadows, just not like deep hearted in, but I have used them, believe me. We're gonna be using to set the concealer, the color Sin. Now you guys may be thinking, but that has a little bit of glimmer. You're right, it does. But this is a good color to set because it's not one of those colors that are like, bam, bright. And 2, it's just very subtle. And 3, if you've had a night like I have, I've only slept maybe like 4 hours. Just couldn't sleep. Just one of those things. I just couldn't sleep. I don't know. I like this light bright colors because you know those days you haven't. I prefer using a shade that has a little bit of brightness in it because there's a difference between shine and brightness. Because not only does it brighten your eyes like you've actually slept, if you know what I mean, but it also one of the tips to help you look nice and young and refreshed. Because who doesn't want to look young, right? So just saying, we got all set. And I will be using some colors in here, believe me, it won't be the last. And just so you know, I am using kind of like this E40 type from the brand name Alamar. Then I will be using, this came from Tarte, one of those E40 type of things. I will be using the product I used in my first Thanksgiving tutorial. I'll post a link to the video below. The Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this one I will be using, this is the Anastasia eyeshadow and orange soda. And this one is from Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie. Now these are classic eyeshadows in my opinion. And yes, they're not the brand new thing in the market, but you can't go wrong with classics. You just can't go wrong, I'm sorry. And you're gonna put this all over the crease, back and forth until you get the pigmentation that you desire. Now, the purpose of these 2 oranges that I like, because it's a way for you to use as your down crease color. Because normally we use like a brown or a soft matte brownish family grayish type color. But the theme will be orange. And I don't want you to be afraid of oranges. And these 2, as you can tell, they're not bright and neon and in your face, but they're nice and subtle. Because I'm trying to go with colorful and subtle in my Thanksgiving looks, especially since we're going to be around family. And if your family says anything like mine, they will judge you till the end of time. So you want to be judged in a positive way, not negative. Trust me, I understand. So as you can tell, it's just back and forth window wiper motion until you get the pigmentation that you desire. And that's that. Then you would go into the Urban Decay palette again, and we'll be using kind of like a mixture. So what's going to happen is that you're going to use, I'm going to pick up this little, well, it's a 2-sided brush from Lorac. It came from the Beauty and the Beast collection. I'm just going to use this very light side. Basically, I'm going to pick this color up here. That's called Smog, like a goldish color. I'm going to pick it up. It's kind of dark, and I'm going to put it all over the lid. And then you're going to go into the same palette. This time, you're going to use your finger. You're going to go into this color that's called Free Love, that orange there. You're going to put it all in your finger, all in there. Make sure you're nice and packed. And you're going to put it all over the lid, right on top of the other color. And then you're going to go back to the same brush that you use. You're going to go back into Free Love. The only difference is that you will be spraying it with MAC Fix Plus to intensify it. That's not quite orangey enough for me. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go into this color from Anastasia Beverly Hills China Rose. I'm gonna put my same brush that I used on the other one. I'm gonna apply MAC Fix Plus, and I'm gonna put it on the outer corner all the way into the line of the crease. Just watch and put this in slow motion. Now, as you can tell, that orange seems to be a little bit darker, so I'm actually gonna put this all over the lid, actually. I kind of changed my mind. Okay, and then I go back to the E40 type of brush. I'll go back to these 2 colors, and I just blend it out. Now you see how nice and beautiful that came out? Nice, orangey, down, nothing too crazy. It has a little bit of sparkle, but not too much. And so then I'm going to use my TooFaced Chocolate Brownie for my eyebrows. do want to apologize just in case right here you see that's not all the way even. I have a little friend that decided to visit me, so going over it kind of hurts a little bit, so I do apologize, but that's the situation there. Just so you know, just in case you're wondering. I'll go back into this palette and I'm going to use this color, and I believe it's from Makeup Geek in Rapunzel. So I'm going to use a flat brush. And I'm going to put this all over the brow bone. I'm actually going to use this other shadow that's called Kitten from Stilla, and I'm going to put it over the brow bone. I just don't feel like it's quite bright enough. On the waterline, I'm going to be using this black liner from Marc Jacobs that's called Blacquer, right on the waterline. You have that nice definition, that way you're not stuck with a bunch of oranges and everywhere and your eyes just get lost, because believe me, they will get lost. And then we're gonna line the top, and we're gonna be using the Bobbi Brown in Espresso Ink 7 with the Sigma E65 brush. We're gonna go in here, and this is unnecessary. If you don't want to put a little liner on your eye, that's fine. If you want to do a wing, you can do your thing. For me, it just looks a little bit off, which is why I want to put this on top. That way it looks nice and round and almondy. Okay, and then it's there. Now, I do pull my lid a little bit just so I can get the line in, because that's the only way at least I know how to keep it straight. And you have to have precision. The correct way is to put your hand on the table, but I've gotten so much practice I can do it in the air. I know, right? Magical. I love this eyeliner because, you know, the best drugstore one is the one from Maybelline, always. But if you want high-end, this is wonderful because it's nice and creamy. It doesn't dry out and it stays all day, so just so you know. Then I'm gonna go and curl my eyelashes. And I'll be using the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Okay, now that that has been completed, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna finish my face and I'll be back to finish up the eyes and lips. Okay, my darlings, I am back. As you can tell, my foundation's on, my bronzer is on, my bronzer. I felt like I was talking about a dog. My bronzer is on, and I have a little bit of highlight. I may add some more because, you know, more is more. So we're gonna finish up the eyes. So we're gonna go back into this palette. We're gonna go into all three of these colors with the pencil brush with the Sigma E30. We're gonna add a touch of MAC Fix Plus. And we're gonna put it underneath the lash line from the outer and inner. That's it. And then we're gonna go back to the Urban Decay palette and we're gonna use Free Love. We're gonna continue to add the MAC Fix Plus and just put it on top. Okay, as I indicated below, all the rest of the products I used on my face, I will put it in the description below. Now, I'm going to use the mascara and I'm going to put it right in the bottom lashes. And I put it in the bottom lashes. You don't have to, but I just feel like it always completes the look. Okay, and then, I ain't gonna lie, I'm going to use a little bit more shininess. Of course, right? Of course. It wouldn't be me if I didn't. So I'm going to use, actually go back to this flat brush that I use. I'm going to use Kitten. And I'm actually gonna mix it with Sin, and I'm just gonna place it a little bit up here. Actually, it doesn't give that big of a bam, but if you're into just wanting to look a little bit glimmy but not pow, this is a good trick, because this just shows a little bit of shine but not so much to where it's just, they notice you have so much highlight. It looks natural. Today I'm in that natural vibe, especially since we're going with family and Thanksgiving. You want to try to look natural. Now, on to lips. I will start using a lip pencil. I will be using NARS in the shade Wamia. And I love it. It's my favorite lip pencil like ever. Only because it leaves your lips nice and soft and you're not tugging or whatsoever. But before I do that, I'm actually gonna use lip balm. Now, go with the lip liner and put it all over. The reason I like this color is because it's like the same color as my natural lips. So like I wear this in my no makeup days if I just want to wear something, but I don't want it to look so obvious. This is a good color that I use. So it's not just as a setter, it's like my natural color but better. Then I will use another lip pencil from Bite Beauty, and this is in 034, and I just have a sample, and I'm gonna do the whole thing again, line and fill in. See how it's this beautiful berry color? You can also wear this by itself as well. Now, if you want to leave it just like this, you can, and you'll be perfectly fine, but I like having a little bit of that neutral brownish color going on. So I'm actually going to use on top of this from Ofra in the shade Coven, and I'm going to put this all over my lips. You see how a little bit of that berry comes out with that brown? I absolutely love it. And I have to use lip liners with this because this formula, even though it's a beautiful color and I love the color, but I don't wear it very much, to be honest. Well, I probably will now with the fall coming up, but the point is because it's very, very slippy, and next thing you know, if your hair goes over it, it comes across your face and it's a hot mess. So I always use lip liner to help set it. But I still don't trust it all the way, so I'm going to be using the TooFaced Melted Chocolate and Metallic Frozen Hot Chocolate. And I'm going to put this on top. I know, a lot of lipsticks, but I want that brown, that chocolatey, that going on, you know. And I like this on top, especially with this one that's a little slippy, because it gives it like it's like setting it, just like when you put your foundation, your concealer, you put powder on top to set it. This kind of sets it and it keeps it in place. So that's why I like these two combinations mostly. So that's one of my reasons for this beautiful shade. And then one last thing, we're gonna set the face. I'll be using the last bits of Glow Setter. I got other setting sprays ready, not this one, but something that I gotta test. Review on those later. It's coming soon, by the way. And I'm gonna set the face. And that is the end of the look for Thanksgiving makeup number 2. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming to my channel. Remember to push the little subscribe button. And I also have this water park that's like right there. That's blue and purple. It plays throughout the whole video. If you don't want to stop the video, because I understand you're trying to learn, you're trying to get some lesson, just push it. You'll see how many subscribers I have, and you're automatically subscribed. As well as remember to push the notification, that way you know when my videos are up and loaded. So just so you know, just a reminder. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I'll see you on my next video. Thank you. I love you. I miss you. And remember, be safe, especially now with the holidays. Have a great day.